Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. It is July the 9th, and it is Wednesday at 6:30 in the morning. And here I am. Here I am to greet you. So, good morning, beautiful people. It is 6:30 in the morning, and I am so glad that you're here with me. I'm Belinda Harris, your HR insider and self care at work coach. And this is your weekly check in a safe space for stressed out workers. And if you're new here, welcome. Every Wednesday, I go live to talk about how to better take care of yourself at work because you deserve peace even during your 9 to 5. And today's topic is from chaos to calm in building a grounding morning routine. If your mornings feel like a tornado of emails, alarms, and spilled coffee, you're not alone. But we are about to shift all of that today. Now, let's start with this. How you begin your day often sets the tone for how your whole work day unfolds. If you start in chaos, you carry that anxious energy into your meetings, into your inbox, and even your lunch breaks. You see, when your mornings feel grounded, when you are grounded, you're less reactive, more focused, and less likely to snap at your coworkers. Grounding yourself is like anchoring a boat before the waves hit. You can't stop the waves of the day, but you can stop yourself from drifting into burnout. And that's all why we're here. We want to try not to get to burnout, to catch ourselves before we get to burnout, which is why we practice self care at work every single day. That's why we're trying not to drift off into burnout. There's a lot going on in the world, a whole lot. And you add work on top of it. Sometimes it's easy to get to burnout or frustration or hopelessness. And what I am trying to do every Wednesday at 6:30 a.m. when I go live is to let you know you're not out there alone. You don't have to feel alone. You don't have to get to burnout at work or feel hopelessness at work or feel frustrated at work. That there is another way, and that other way is self-care at work. And today I'm talking about how a grounding morning routine will help you in your day. So here's a simple 3-part morning routine to take you from chaos to calm before you even open your laptop. See, the steps involve your mind, your body, and your heart. 3 things: your mind, your body, and your heart. Step 1, a 5-minute stillness. This is for your mind. A 5-minute stillness before you start work. You sit in silence. That's so hard for so many of us to sit in silence because we feel like we have to fill the air. The minute that it goes silent or quiet, we're snatching our phone up, right? And we're scrolling. But this step 1, that's going to help your mind is that we're going to sit for 5 minutes in silence. No phone, no scrolling. We're going to do some deep breaths where we inhale for 4, we hold for 4, and we exhale for 4. And we can even add a short affirmation like, I'm calm, grounded, and ready to face the day. 5 minutes before we start work, we sit in silence, and that's so hard for us, but we sit in silence where there's no phone, no scrolling. We can do some deep breaths. Again, inhale for 4, hold for 4, exhale for 4. We can practice saying some short affirmations. I'm calm, grounded, and ready to face the day. This is how you teach your nervous system that you're safe, even if your inbox is not. Step 2, the desk reset. This is our body. The desk reset, where we clean our workspace or lay out our tools for the day before we start work. Clean our workspace, lay out our tools for the day. Sip some maybe warm water or tea while we're doing this. Maybe light a candle or open a window. Engage our senses, right? If your space is cluttered, your brain is cluttered. Resetting your space helps reset your mind. So again, step 2 is our desk reset, the body, what we're moving. We're cleaning our workspace, getting it in order, laying out the things that we need for the day. Maybe sipping some warm water or tea while we're doing this. Lighting a candle or opening a window. Engage our sense of smell. If your space is cluttered, let me say that again. If your space is cluttered, your brain is cluttered. Resetting your space helps reset your mind. And step 3, which is the heart. And I've talked about this before. If you were part of our self-care work challenge last year, I talked about this all the time. And it was write down 3 things that you're grateful for about work. Not in life, not your family, not your friends, but work, right? 3 things that you're grateful for about work. Even if you don't love your job, even if you don't like your job, find something, your paycheck, your work friends. Maybe it's your favorite pen, but find 3 things that you can say, I'm grateful about work for these 3 things. And we're going to write them down because gratitude grounds you. It shifts your energy from dread to intention. And it's easier to get through the day if you set an intention than just dreading the whole thing. The whole thing. If you're dreading the whole thing, it's so hard. It makes the day so much more difficult than it has to be. But if you think about what am I grateful for about this job that maybe I can't stand, can you come up with 3 things? Is it I get to work indoors? Again, your favorite pen. I like the size of my desk. 3 things that you're grateful for, that you can focus on gratitude because it will shift your energy from dread to intention. Write it down so you can see it. Don't just say it out loud. Don't just think it, but actually write it down. Steps 1, 2, 3. Step 1, 5 minutes of stillness. Step 2, the desk reset. And step 3, a 3-point gratitude, which is you're writing down 3 things you're grateful for about work. Don't try to do it all perfectly. Just start tomorrow or today before you get to work because it's 6:30, right? Because it's 6:30 and maybe you haven't gotten there yet. Maybe today before you get to work, you try these things. Try getting there, sitting still for 5 minutes. Make sure your desk is organized, get it in shape, and then write down 3 things you're grateful for. Show up for yourself the same way that you show up for your boss, your coworkers, your friends, your family. Show up for yourself that same way. I know someone who is always there for other people and rarely there for themselves. And today I am empowering you. Today, let it be the day that you show up for yourself the same way the same exact way, that same energy that you show up for everybody else. Stop just surviving the workday and start experiencing it, grounded, present, and at peace. See, work doesn't have to be something that we dread all the time, even if it's a job that you don't like. Because sometimes we're working for a job because we got bills to pay, and this is the job that's paying me right now. And sometimes we forget that. Sometimes we forget and be like, we're stuck. No one's stuck in a job. No one. No one's stuck in a job because we're not trees. We're not planted here in this one employment place and can't do nothing else. Can't go anywhere else. And we sometimes we carry that on like, I'm stuck here. I'm miserable and I'm going to make everybody around me miserable and the whole thing's miserable. And that's not a way to work. It's not. We're not trees. You're never stuck in one place of employment. You're never stuck. And if we set the intention of making it a better day, not for other people, not for your coworkers, not for your boss, not for the clients that you work with or serve, not for them, but for ourselves. For ourselves. The self-care at work is for ourselves. As an HR professional who's been in the field a very long time, that is the one thing that when we clock in, somehow we don't bring ourselves with us. We don't bring self-care at work for ourselves with us. A lot of times we clock in and now it's all about other people. And that's not true. That's not how it should be. And the way to start caring for ourselves at work, 3 things I talked about today, 3 simple things I talked about today, but there's a lot of things that we can do at work. It's more than just saying no. It's more than just, cleaning your desk off. It's everything. It's a lot of little things that we can do, that we should do. Like I said, you should be practicing self-care at work every single day. Not just the days that it's stressful. Not just the days that I got a lot to do. Every day. Even the days that you're feeling great. Even those days, you still should be practicing self-care at work. And that's the other thing that a lot of us don't do. We don't start doing certain things until we've already hit there, till we've already hit burnt out. I'm trying to keep you from getting to burnout at work. Don't wait to burn out to now start practicing self-care, because maybe you aren't at burnout. Maybe you might not even be stressed out. But if you start incorporating self-care at work, you won't hit burnout. But that's not a place that you want to be. Trust me, I know. You won't hit some of those negative milestones because you have already gotten rid of it, moved it out your way, already sailed the ship of where you're trying to go. I want to thank you for spending your morning with me. I see you. I support you. And I want you to win mentally, emotionally, and professionally. I'll see you next Wednesday at 6:30 a.m. Same time, same safe space. Until then, protect your peace and keep doing what you're doing best. I'll see you at the next video.